Good morning, student. In today's class, we will study about single phase full bridge inverter with R load. So, in my previous lecture, as we see the basic topology of full bridge inverter, in which we will see that the pole voltage as well as line voltage concept with Fourier series analysis. So, now we will start with the R load. So, this is the topology of R load in which four thyristors and four diodes are required, and in between point A and B, which is the midpoint of these two legs, R load is connected and the polarities are marked as plus minus V naught and I naught. This is the voltage and current polarities, and the supply voltage is total DC bus voltage is VDC. So this is the switching logic table which is same as earlier, and this is the output voltage waveform which is obtained, which is same as in all the cases, because in VSI load voltage waveform is independent of any kind of load. So these are the waveform which are similar, and if we want to write the output current waveform, then what we do, we simply write T1 T2 T3 T4, because 0 to T by 2 T1 T2 are conducts, and for T by 2 to T3 T3 T4 are conducts. So two thyristors are conducting at a time. So to form the closed loop, C, when T1 and T2 are conducting, then what is the path of current to flow? It starts from the supply and it will follow like this and this, and again back to this source side. So output voltage is obtained to be full VDC voltage, that is equal to VDC, because if you apply the KVL, then output voltage equals to VDC. So in output voltage waveform, in place of VDC by 2 in half bridge configuration, we will obtain full DC bus voltage, that is equals to VDC, because two thyristors are conducting at a time. So if you apply the KVL, then full output voltage obtained across the load, and current is similar as the load, because it's the R load case. So the current waveform is also in square wave nature, and this is a fundamental component which is denoted in the sinusoidal form, and which has the peak amplitude of I01, that is a fundamental component's maximum value. And if we write the switch current, then it is also sinusoidal component, and which is shown like this in the diagram. So if you want to write output RMS voltage expression, then it is equals to VDC. It is VDC by 2 in case of half bridge, but it is VDC in case of full bridge. So full RMS output voltage is obtained. This is a Fourier series analysis. So in half bridge case, the Fourier series analysis 2 VDC divided by N pi is there, but here full DC bus voltage is there. So we write the 4 VDC divided by N pi, and for current it is 135 for VDC divided by N pi R, simply divide by R to obtain the current. And this is the fundamental voltage expression. So if we put n equals to 1, then we will obtain the fundamental. So simply put v0t in the above expression, n equals to 1, then 4 vdc divided by pi sine omega naught t. And this is the what is the this 4 vdc divided by pi? It is a fundamental component of voltage, it maximum value. And for current, similarly put n equals to 1, then it is fundamental component of current's maximum value. And if you want to write the switch current, and that is similar as in case of half bridge structure. What is the difference is that that full DC voltage is there. So this calculation are similar as in case of half bridge. So we will simply calculate average by area under the curve and RMS by simply taking the root mean. And similarly, in case of fundamental, average value of thyristor current we will calculate same as in previous case of half bridge. And these are the power across the load due to fundamental. And the but main thing is that if we want to calculate fundamental power delivered by the each source, so see fundamental. So fundamental means 0 1, and we will write fundamental because there is a DC source. We will apply the average calculation. So VDC by 2 into IT01 average into 2. Why will apply 2? Why will multiply by 2? Because for 0 to T by 2, T1 T2 are conducting, so source delivers power above upper source, that is VDC by 2 delivers power. And for T by 2 to T3 T4 conducts, again VDC by 2 delivers power. So each source delivers power for a full cycle. So it is multiplied by 2, but in case of half bridge we not multiply by 2. So this is the slight expression, slight difference in the full bridge topology. And if you want to write both sources, then we simply multiply this expression again by 2. And this is the fundamental power delivered by the each source, and this is the total power. So for the total power, we'll apply the RMS calculation, V0 RMS, I0 RMS, cos phi. Phi is the angle between the RMS output voltage and this current, and cos phi is equals to 1 because of this resistor load case. So power will calculate like this. and this is the total power delivered by the each source. So fundamental calculated, but we want to calculate the total power. So again we multiply by 2, which is the same concept because full cycle conduction of switches. So in this case we will complete the full bridge structure with R load, and in the next class we will cover for this RL load and RLC load. Thank you.